Today we're doing something epic, something huge. We're going on a journey, an adventure to a place where ancient history meets modern innovation. We're talking about Israel. Get ready to dive into a world of stunning landscapes, vibrant cities, and stories that have shaped civilizations for centuries. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's explore the wonders of Israel together. First things first, let's get our bearings straight. Where even is Israel? Think Mediterranean Sea, bordering Lebanon to the north, Syria to the northeast, Jordan to the east, and Egypt to the southwest. It's a small country, no doubt, but don't let that fool you. This place is packed with geographic diversity. We're talking about fertile valleys, arid deserts, and a coastline that stretches for miles. It's like they crammed the best of every kind of landscape into one place. But Israel isn't just geographically interesting, it's the birthplace of major religions and the site of countless historical events. We're talking about a place that's been fought over and cherished for centuries. It's where empires rose and fell, where prophets walked the earth, and where the echoes of history are impossible to ignore. It's a land of immense spiritual significance for Jews, Christians, and Muslims alike, a place where faith and history are deeply intertwined. And that's what makes exploring Israel so incredible. You're not just seeing beautiful scenery, you're walking through the pages of history itself. Okay guys, we've arrived in Jerusalem, a city that needs no introduction. This place is legendary, a melting pot of cultures and religions, a city that practically breathes history. We're talking about a place that's been ruled by everyone from the Romans to the Ottomans, leaving behind a legacy of architectural wonders and spiritual landmarks. As you walk through the narrow streets of the old city, you can feel the weight of history all around you. You've got the Western Wall, the holiest site in Judaism, where people gather to pray and leave their written prayers in the cracks. Then there's the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, revered by Christians as the site of Jesus' crucifixion and resurrection. And let's not forget the Dome of the Rock, an iconic Islamic shrine with its golden dome shimmering in the sunlight. It's a city of profound religious significance, a place where faith and history collide. And let me tell you, the energy here is palpable. You can feel the intensity of devotion, the weight of centuries of prayer and pilgrimage. It's a humbling experience, to say the least, and one that will stay with you long after you've left Jerusalem. Alright, so we're talking about Israel. We gotta talk about the Dead Sea. This place is wild. It's not just any sea, it's a natural wonder. It's the lowest point on Earth, like literally. No other place on the planet dips this low. You're more than 400 meters below sea level here. Crazy, right? It's like being in a natural basin, and forget everything you think you know about swimming. This ain't it. The buoyancy here is off the charts. This water is so dense, so unbelievably salty, you basically just float. It's like lying on a waterbed. It's like the ultimate lazy river, except it's a sea. A sea where you can read a book while floating, and you don't need an inflatable donut. Your body becomes the float. People come from all over the world to experience this. It's a global attraction. It's like this weird, otherworldly place, almost like stepping onto another planet. And the mud, don't even get me started on the mud. It's like nature's spa treatment. They say it's got healing properties. Some even claim it can work wonders for your skin. I don't know about all that, but it's definitely fun to slather all over yourself. It's like a natural, mineral-rich paint. So yeah, the Dead Sea, it's weird, it's wonderful, and it's a unique experience. It's an experience everyone should have at least once. It's unforgettable. Just maybe bring a nose plug. The salt can be a bit much. That salt water can get intense, but it's all part of the adventure. But the Dead Sea is more than just a giant salty bathtub. It's surrounded by this incredible desert landscape. Think towering cliffs, canyons, caves, the whole 9 yards. It's like something straight out of an Indiana Jones movie. And speaking of history, this place is steeped in it. King David, Herod the Great, Cleopatra, they all hung out around here. Can you imagine the stories these rocks could tell? There's this energy here, you know? Something about being at the lowest point on Earth, surrounded by all this history. It makes you think, it makes you feel small, but in a good way. So yeah, if you ever find yourself in Israel, do yourself a favor and get to the Dead Sea. Float in the salty water, explore the desert, soak it all in. Trust me, you won't regret it. Alright, so from the ancient wonders of the Dead Sea, let's fast forward to the 21st century and land in Tel Aviv. This city is like the New York City of Israel. It's buzzing, it's vibrant, it's full of life. And the beaches, let me tell you, they are off the hook. White sand, turquoise water, beautiful people everywhere. You can literally spend all day, every day, just soaking up the sun and the vibes. But Tel Aviv is more than just a pretty face. This city has got culture coming out of its ears. Art galleries, museums, theaters, live music, you name it, Tel Aviv's got it. It's this incredible mix of old and new, traditional and modern. You can be walking down a street lined with Bauhaus architecture and stumble upon a bustling marketplace straight out of biblical times. It's wild. Okay, let's talk about the food. Because in Tel Aviv, food is not just fuel, it's an experience. From street food to fine dining, this city has got your taste buds covered. Hummus, falafel, shawarma, you name it. They make it here, and they make it better than anywhere else in the world. Trust me, I've done the research. And the markets? Forget about it. Carmel Market, Levinsky Market, these places are a sensory overload in the best possible way. Spices, fresh produce, street food vendors yelling out their specials. It's an experience you won't forget. So yeah, if you're looking for a city that's got it all, beaches, culture, food, and a whole lot of energy, Tel Aviv is calling your name. Okay, from the beaches of Tel Aviv, we're heading back in time, way back, to the year 73 AD. We're talking about Masada, an ancient fortress perched on top of a plateau in the middle of the Judean desert. This place is more than just a pile of old rocks. It's a symbol of Jewish resistance, a story of courage and resilience that's been told and retold for centuries. See, back in the day, the Romans were trying to conquer Judea, and a group of Jewish rebels decided to make their last stand at Masada. They held out for years, man. Years. Can you imagine? Living on top of this isolated plateau surrounded by the Roman army, knowing that defeat was inevitable. It's the stuff of legends. Now, you can hike up to Masada, and it's a pretty incredible experience. But let me tell you, it's no walk in the park. This mountain is steep. The good news is, they also have a cable car. So, if you're not feeling up to the whole conquering the mountain like an ancient warrior thing, there's an easier option. But however you get to the top, trust me, it's worth it. The views from up there are breathtaking. You can see for miles in every direction. And standing there, on top of that mountain, surrounded by the ruins of this ancient fortress, you can't help but feel the weight of history. It's a powerful, humbling experience. Alright, we're leaving the desert vibes behind and heading north to a place that feels almost biblical, the Sea of Galilee. I've been all over the world, seen some crazy stuff, but there's a stillness here that's just different. This isn't just any body of water. This is where it said Jesus walked on water. Can you imagine that? It's also where he delivered the Sermon on the Mount, which, even if you're not religious, is some seriously powerful stuff. The water itself is surprisingly clear, and you can actually take boat trips out on it. I did that. Rented a little wooden boat, just like the ones they would have used back in the day. It's crazy to think about all the history that's happened here, all the stories that have unfolded on these shores. You can feel the weight of it, It's humbling, man. Now, I'm not a religious guy, not even close. But even I gotta admit, there's something special about this place. Maybe it's the history, maybe it's the scenery, but you can't deny the energy here. One of the coolest things about the Sea of Galilee is that it's surrounded by all these little towns, each with its own vibe. You've got Tiberias, which is more of a resort town. And then you've got Capernaum, which is like stepping back in time. And the sunsets here? Forget about it, just incredible. We're talking vibrant oranges, reds, purples reflecting off the water. It's like a painting, seriously. If you ever get the chance to come to Israel, the Sea of Galilee needs to be on your list. Trust me on this one. From the tranquil Sea of Galilee, we're jumping back in time to a place that's straight out of a history book, Caesarea. This isn't just some dusty old ruin site, this is like walking through a Roman city frozen in time. We're talking about a massive port city built by King Herod, the same guy from the whole Christmas story. This place was a big deal back in the day, a major center of trade, culture, you name it. And the crazy thing is, so much of it is still here. You can walk through the remains of the palace, the hippodrome, even check out the ancient Roman baths. They've got these incredible mosaics that are still intact after all these centuries. It's like stepping into a time machine. You can almost hear the chariots rumbling down the streets, the crowds cheering in the hippodrome. It's wild. Now, Caesarea wasn't just a Roman hangout. This place has been ruled by everyone. Byzantines, Crusaders, Ottomans, you name it. And each empire left its mark on this city. You've got Roman arches standing next to Crusader fortifications, Byzantine mosaics overlooking Ottoman cannons. It's like a crash course in history, all in one place. One of the coolest things I saw was the ancient Roman theater. It's still in amazing condition, and they actually use it for concerts and events. Can you imagine watching a show in a theater that's almost 2,000 years old? Caesarea is a reminder that history isn't just something you read about in textbooks. It's alive here, in these stones, in these ruins. It's pretty damn cool. All right, buckle up because we're heading south to a place that's about as different from the Sea of Galilee as you can get, the Negev Desert. We're talking vast, rugged landscapes, scorching heat, and a silence so profound it'll mess with your head. The Negev makes up more than half of Israel, and trust me, it's not for the faint of heart. But if you're up for an adventure, if you want to see a side of this country that most tourists never experience, then this is the place to be. We're talking towering sandstone cliffs, canyons carved by ancient rivers, and these massive craters that look like something out of a sci-fi movie. It's like being on another planet. The Negev will test you, push you to your limits, but it's also a place of incredible beauty, of raw, untamed power. You might think a place as harsh as the Negev would be devoid of life, but you'd be wrong. This desert, with its scorching temperatures and arid conditions, is teeming with life in the most unexpected ways. We're talking about a place where Bedouin tribes have roamed for centuries, their knowledge of the land passed down through generations. Where ibex scale sheer cliffs with an agility that seems almost supernatural, and where even the smallest plants have adapted to survive in this extreme environment, finding ways to conserve water and thrive. I got to spend some time with a Bedouin family who welcomed me into their home with open arms, learning about their nomadic lifestyle, their deep connection to their camels, and the traditions that keep their culture alive. How they navigate the desert using ancient knowledge and modern tools. How they find water in a place where it seems like there's none, using techniques honed over centuries. These people are tough, resourceful, and deeply connected to this land, embodying a resilience that is truly inspiring. And then there's the night sky. Out here, with no light pollution, the stars are unbelievable. Out here, with no light pollution, the stars are unbelievable. It's a celestial display that leaves you in awe. We're talking 1,000,000 pinpricks of light, each one a distant sun, the Milky Way stretching across the sky like a river of diamonds. It's breathtaking, a reminder of the vastness of our universe. The Negev might seem like a desolate wasteland at first glance, a barren expanse of nothingness. But spend some time here, immerse yourself in its beauty, and you'll discover a world of hidden wonders. A place where life, against all odds, finds a way. A place where life, against all odds, finds a way, thriving in the most unexpected corners. Alright, we're in Haifa, the third largest city in Israel. Nestled between the Mediterranean Sea and the Carmel Mountain, this city is a unique blend of natural beauty and urban sophistication. This place is like the San Francisco of the Middle East. The steep hills and the way the city is built on different levels give it a distinctive charm. Built on these steep hills, man, it's a city of levels, kind of like a real-life Escher painting. The architecture here is fascinating, with buildings seemingly stacked on top of each other. You've got beaches down by the water, then the city climbs up these hills, and the views from the top. Forget about it, they're insane. You can see the entire coastline stretching out before you. And get this, Haifa is known for something really cool. It's a major hub for the Baha'i faith. This adds a spiritual and cultural layer to the city's already rich tapestry. Their gardens, the Baha'i gardens, are like something out of a dream. These gardens are meticulously maintained and offer a serene escape from the hustle and bustle of city life. Seriously, picture this: cascading terraces, perfectly manicured lawns, golden domed shrines, all overlooking the city and the Mediterranean. It's mind-blowing. It's like stepping into a different world. We're talking about a place where people from all walks of life, different religions, different backgrounds, they all coexist. It's a melting pot of cultures and traditions. Jews, Muslims, Christians, Baha'i, you name it, they're all here living together, working together, making this city what it is. This diversity is one of Haifa's greatest strengths. It's a beautiful thing to see, this kind of harmony and diversity. It's a testament to what can be achieved when people come together. And the food scene? Don't even get me started. It's as diverse and vibrant as the people who live here. It's a reflection of all these cultures coming together. You can find a variety of cuisines that cater to every palate. You've got your traditional Israeli food, obviously. But then you've got Arabic food, Middle Eastern, European, even some Asian influences. The culinary diversity here is truly remarkable. It's a melting pot of flavors, just like the city itself. Haifa is a place where the old meets the new, and where every corner has a story to tell. One of the coolest things about Haifa is this underground funicular railway they have called the Carmelit. I know, it sounds weird, but trust me on this. It's basically like a subway, but it goes up and down the mountain. The Carmelit is the shortest subway system in the world, only about a mile long with 6 stations. It's the quickest way to get from the bottom of Mount Carmel to the top, and the views along the way are pretty epic. We're talking about a city with so much history, so much culture, and so much going on. You can feel the energy here, the vibrancy. It's a city that's constantly evolving, constantly pushing boundaries, and that's what makes it so exciting. So, if you're ever in Israel, make sure to put Haifa on your list. It's a city that will surprise you, challenge you, and leave you wanting more. You wouldn't believe it, but amidst the ancient history and religious sites, Israel is a hotbed for tech innovation. We're talking cutting-edge stuff, things that are shaping the future. It's kind of mind-blowing. They call it the startup nation for a reason. Israel has more startups per capita than any other country in the world. Think about that for a second. It's insane. They've got this entrepreneurial spirit that's contagious. From cybersecurity to water technology to medical devices, Israelis are at the forefront of some of the most important fields. They're coming up with solutions to global problems, things that are going to change the world. And it's not just happening in Tel Aviv, although that's definitely a hub for startups. You see it all over the country, in Jerusalem, in Beersheba, even in the middle of the desert. It's like this spirit of innovation is just in the air here. One thing that really struck me about Israel is their focus on the future. Despite all the challenges they face, they're always looking ahead, always trying to build a better tomorrow. They're investing heavily in education, in research and development, in creating an environment where innovation can thrive, and it's paying off. Israeli companies are being acquired by tech giants like Google, Intel, and Microsoft at an astonishing rate. It's inspiring to see a country so small making such a big impact on the world. They're not afraid to take risks, to push boundaries, to think differently. And that's what makes them so successful. So, yeah, Israel is more than just ancient history and religious sites. It's a country on the cutting edge, a place where the future is being written, and honestly, it's pretty damn exciting to witness. So there you have it, guys. A whirlwind tour through Israel, from the ancient streets of Jerusalem to the bustling beaches of Tel Aviv, from the lowest point on earth at the Dead Sea to the innovative tech hubs of Tel Aviv. This country is a trip, no doubt about it, full of history, culture, and some of the most amazing people you'll ever meet. It's a place that stays with you long after you leave. Thanks for joining us on this journey through Israel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing travel content. See you in the next video.